Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Ashlyn and I'm here with Jordan. This is my husband and we have some exciting news. So we are going to be moving to Italy and it is going to be in June, so that is only a month and a half-ish away. So we just kind of wanted to talk to y'all about how we figured out and everything that has happened so far and what we still have to do. So I believe Jordan had called me. I was at work. I clearly remember this, and it was in November. And at first I thought that something bad had happened because he was like, "You need to call me right now." I was kind of worried, so I was like, "Hey, I need to go take a phone call." So I went and took the phone call, and he told me that we were moving to Italy, and I was really surprised because we are stationed at Uppbeat here in Nebraska, and most people when they get here, they stay here for quite a long time.
Like four plus years.
Yeah, when you're married, most of the time you'll be at a base for at least 4 years. But I feel like at Uppbeat, I've heard of so many people being like, "Oh, we've been here for 6 years," or "We've been here for 8 years." And it really scared me because Jordan and I do not really like this base. There's just, I mean, a lot of people like this base and a lot of people love it. When we figured out we were moving to Italy, we were just so excited. We could not believe that that was happening because we've only been here for about 2 years.
Well, you remember like the night before, we were talking about we didn't want to go overseas yet.
Yeah, so the night before we got the news, we actually were talking about how we would love to go overseas, but we felt like we weren't mentally prepared to go yet. And then I guess God was like, "Well, psych, you're going anyways."
Yeah, the
day after. That's kind of how we figured out. And I will be honest, we are running behind on this whole process because I have a lot of medical problems, and then the military took a lot longer to approve my medical clearance for me to go over to Italy because it's a new country and they just want to make sure that my medical needs can be met while I'm there. And we are kind of scrambling into this loophole of trying to squeeze everything in, and it's not all Jordan's fault because a lot of people don't realize that when you PCS, even just PCSing in general, no one is there holding your hand. Like, you have to make sure that everything is done. And if you go somewhere and you do something wrong, most of the time they're not going to tell you and you kind of have to figure it out yourself. And it's, in my opinion, I get really frustrated with that because if Jordan goes and fills out something wrong or doesn't do everything all the way, most of the time people don't speak up, and it's really annoying because then you have to go all the way back and do it. And a lot of stuff is online and a lot of stuff you have to do by yourself, and this is our first move and we're only 21 and we really don't know every single thing and what everything means. So it's just been such a process. It's been so stressful already, and we're supposed to arrive on June 10th. So the report date is no later than June 30th, so if we needed to push back a few days, we could, but we already have plane tickets to go to Italy, so we're just gonna have to see. Right now, we are just trying to get everything together to move. Usually you get 2 shipments whenever you go overseas. You get like a household goods, so that's just kind of like your couch, your pots and pans, like things that you want to be there when you get there. And really our household goods should have gone out by now, but they haven't because of all this medical clearance and stuff getting pushed back, because we didn't want to start this whole process and then if I didn't get medically cleared, it be for nothing.
Yeah.
So it's been really hard. What we're trying to do, the people at TMO, what they said is just to have those 2 shipments either all at once or just like a few days apart. So we might get to Italy and have to wait a while for our stuff, which is going to really suck because we're going to be at a house in Italy with no clothes and no pots and pans and nothing, but we're going to try to figure it out. Just realize that we're going to have to ship our car overseas because you can only take 1 car, or you can take as many cars as you want, but they're only going to pay for 1.
Yeah.
So we're going home for Easter this week, and we're going to have to get my Jeep and drive it there, and then Jordan's going to drive separately in his truck, and we're going to ship it out of Dallas because we both live, or we grew up in a small town near Dallas, so we're just going to have to go and drive it down there. Our dog has been a really stressful thing too because we want to take him with everything we have, but the airline that we are taking, which is American, is not accepting dogs right now to go to Europe, I believe. I don't think it's just Italy. I think it's Europe.
Yeah, it's Europe.
So our plan is to leave him with his aunt for a month or 2, and then when we save up money to get a private pilot to ship him over there. So somehow we are getting Thor over to us, but it just won't be immediate unless they all of a sudden change out like the rules that we have for taking animals over there. So that's kind of where we are right now. We're just trying to figure everything out. So we're going to be going through our house and kind of just decluttering everything and making sure that like what we don't want we're going to sell or get rid of, and then what we do want just kind of organize it so that when the movers come it's easier and we know where things are.
Which will be the 27th of April.
So right now we are pushing for the 27th of April for the movers to come.
Which is in about 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, so we have enough time. Really, we just need to go get a few more boxes from Walmart, but other than that, everything is kind of going on track right now. Besides, we're just waiting for my visa to get here and my passport. So that's just kind of what we're waiting for. So I went to my Instagram and I wanted to see if anyone had any questions about us moving, because I know it is very different to be moving over to Italy. Let's start with one question. So someone asked, are you going to try to learn Italian? So I'm going to try.
Hold on.
What? Yes, I want to learn at least like the, you know, like the common things to say. Where is this? Where is that? My grandparents gave us this book. I kind of wanted to start Babbel, but I haven't gotten into it yet.
Or Duolingo or something, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, but we will try to start. Because I just know that it's so much easier to communicate with people whenever you have like the native language learned.
See.
Anyways, the next question is, are you sad to leave your family? Also, safe travels. Oh, thank you. Yes, I am very sad to leave my family because now it is not just like a 9-hour drive to my parents' house. It's like a 16-hour flight to my parents' house.
It is.
So, how do you feel about that, Jordan?
What, like leaving?
Yes.
So, coming into the military, right, I knew what I was signing up for. So, it does hurt a little leaving family behind because, you know, they are so close away, 9 hours. We could just jump to, you know, our cars and just go.
Yeah. You kind of came in having that mindset that you're going to be all over the place.
So, I wanted to go overseas. So, yes, I'm sad, but at the same time, I knew what I was doing. I mean, once you sign the dotted lines, you pretty much, the military owns you, so you pretty much go wherever they tell you.
Yeah, I feel like my family definitely had a bigger reaction too, because like I'm not in the military, I'm just a dependent, I'm his spouse. So like to me, going and getting like married, like I expected going to a bunch of places, but I think it's also like not expecting because we're so young and he's only been in the military for almost 3 years.
July would be 3.
Yeah, and he's wanting to retire. So I feel like it's going to be I feel like it's going to be harder for me than him, just because his mindset's a little bit better than mine. And then someone asks, do you have an idea if you'll be living on or off base? So there is no family-based housing in Italy, unfortunately. There's no, I mean, there's dorms for single airmen, but everybody else you have to find a house in Italy.
There's multiple websites. The military uses like move.mil, and then when we get to like Aviano itself, I go to, it's kind of like their leasing office, and they actually have like a realtor that shows us where to live and stuff like that.
So we'll be living in like an actual Italian home, which kind of scares me because their houses are a lot different from ours. I mean, it's going to be great living in Italy no matter what, but it's just going to be very different starting out. And then someone asks, where in Italy is it going to be? I'll put a picture up on the screen right now. It is an hour northeast of Venice. So it is at the very top, which I'm very glad though, because then it's kind of like a lot more connected to Europe. 2 people asked what we're most excited about. So I am mostly excited about going to the beach because I grew up in Texas and Galveston was not it. Nasty water, the people were sketch, no. So Galveston was what I grew up on. I'm excited to go to like an actual beach, like South Italy, where there's like crystal clear waters. We can take like a weekend off and just have pina coladas on the beach and just tan and relax and eat some good food. That's what I'm most excited about, and just traveling in general.
I'm most excited about being able to travel Europe. I mean, that's always been on my bucket list. I'm a huge history fanatic. I love, you know, like World War history. So it'd be cool to see, you know, like the concentration camps like that. Just traveling to see like the past war zones that, you know, we fought in and stuff like that.
And then someone asks the time frame of how long we'll be overseas. Right now it's 4 years.
It'd be 48 months. So from June, it'll probably be whenever I actually report into the base, and then 4 years from that.
And then someone asks what our hesitations are, and my hesitation is just being away from family and just being in a whole different country by yourself, which I have Jordan, but besides Jordan, I don't really have, you know, like family. I'm sure I'll make friends, but it's not going to be like the family I have. I think that's my biggest hesitation, is just being away and things being different, like the currency being different, the culture being different, the people being different. It's just very nerve-wracking to think about, you know, and that we're going to be over there for so long. I feel like we're going to get so adapted to that life that whenever we go to the US, it's going to be like we have to re-adapt to everything.
Yeah.
What about you?
Mine will be probably getting to know people. I mean,
yeah,
that's the one thing that's going to be hard. It's because you're kind of like an outsider coming in. So, yeah, it's probably just, like, you probably know most of it, but yeah, just meeting new people.
A few people asked where it is in Italy and where you're going. So it's Aviano Air Force Base, but like where we're gonna be living, you know, it's Italian homes, so we don't have to live like in Aviano. We can go live somewhere else outside. So those were all the questions that we have gotten, but we are just really excited to share this journey because a lot of my videos coming up soon are gonna be like moving videos, and then eventually when we do get to Italy, I'd like to share like the tips that we had and our experience. But our experience so far has been a little bit stressful. I know that every move is going to be stressful, but this one, like, especially it being our first one overseas, I feel like that's kind of a doozy, you know, like we didn't even get stateside or anything. We got directly over the ocean. Jordan and I are just, we're ready to be over there. Like, we're just ready to wrap up everything. It's crazy. I feel like everything is just going by super quick. We're about to unclutter some stuff. We're gonna start in the kitchen, and then we're gonna do downstairs and then upstairs. So let's go see what we can get rid of. Okay, so what they don't tell you about moving overseas is that basically none of the kitchen appliances will work because the voltage doesn't match. You can have converters that, you know, you hook into the wall. Like, you hook this into the converter and then you hook the converter into the wall and then it works. But if the voltage isn't right, it could start a fire. So we're not going to be able to keep anything, which is unfortunate because a lot of this stuff we haven't had but for 2 years. So most of it's, you know, pretty new. So because the sockets don't look like this in Italy, so we're gonna have to get rid of everything. So we're gonna be keeping the crock pot, the coffee maker, and the toaster, just because we use that, well, I use that often to cook, and I don't want to get rid of that quite yet. I'm gonna try to sell a lot of this today or over the next few weeks, but it's kind of unfortunate because it's like we, you know, we can't keep anything, and we're gonna have to rebuy. Not all of this, because some of the stuff we don't really use, but yeah, so if you're moving overseas, keep that in mind. Very unfortunate, but we'll get through it. Okay, we just finished the downstairs. We got rid of a pretty good amount of stuff, and so now I'm just gonna be making some sandwiches for lunch because we just need a food break, and then after that we're gonna tackle the upstairs. We're getting rid of a bunch of stuff, so I'm hoping that we can get some extra money from it.
Hopefully.
Okay guys, so this is the storage room that we're about to go through. We're gonna go through each and every box, reorganize it if we have to, and then get rid of stuff we don't want. So let's get this done. Guys, look at these luggage tags that we got at TJ Maxx. This was a while back, but we knew that we were gonna be moving, so we got these luggage tags, and they're so cute. I'm about to put mine on my suitcase. Jordan doesn't have a suitcase yet, but I think later this month we're gonna go to either TJ Maxx or Sam's, because I know Sam's is having some right now. But yeah, they're so cute. So excited. Okay guys, so here's the storage room now. We honestly didn't really get rid of a bunch of stuff, but a lot of it's reorganized. So we just made sure that everything is kind of in the right box that it needs to be. And that way it'll be easier when the movers come. We just kind of know where everything is. All this stuff right here we're taking home with us because we are going home for Easter next week. So we're taking that back home. And then we will be just getting rid of these two things, and then that's Goodwill. So I feel like we did a pretty good job. A lot of stuff I'm glad we kept the boxes for, like the humidifier and stuff, so that whenever they put it in the loading truck, you know, it kind of has its own bag. But this closet right here is completely empty now. It was full of stuff and now it's empty, right?
It is.
Okay.
It should be.
Yes, perfect. Fully empty. So really the only rooms that we didn't go through was our master bedroom, but we're keeping everything in there. And then the guest bedroom, we're going to sell these tables, and then when the movers come, they're going to take our bed. And so we're just gonna keep this bed, and then basically just a mattress and a box spring, and then whenever we leave we're just going to throw it away so that we just kind of have a bed. But there's no point in selling it because it's not that great. And then just Jordan's closet, one day either this week or next week, he's gonna go through all of his clothes, and then we will try to get rid of that. But his closet, I mean, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of clothes that you're gonna get rid of.
Yeah, because I doubt any of this. A lot of this is not gonna fit.
So Jordan's gonna get rid of a lot of clothes, but other than that, like wall decorations we'll take, the curtains we'll take for the guest bedroom, but everything else, just basically like the tables and the bed, we're gonna get rid of. And then Jordan's office, we're keeping everything in here.
Everything is pretty brand new.
Everything, I mean, most of the stuff on this little center right here is, most of it's like memories and stuff. So I think either today or tomorrow we are gonna go to Walmart and get a few more big tubs, like those gray tubs in the the storage room, and we're gonna put little things in there like the frame, because I would rather pack this stuff up in a box than the movers do it, especially like the glass stuff. So we're just gonna get like everything off his desk and then in here and kind of put it in its own box, so that whenever they come they just take the stuff. Okay, so we're now gonna go take a walk with Thor because we just need a moment to relax and not think about moving. So we're just gonna go.
Come here. Sit. Sit down.
We're just gonna go take a walk.
Sit.
Look how he told. Okay, we can go.
All right.
Okay, so it's been a while since we got back from our walk, but I just washed my face because Jordan and I are going to go out tonight. We're going to go to a bar called Bushwhackers, and I'm really excited because like we haven't been out in a bar together for a long time. We lived in Texas, you could be 18 to get into a bar, and I guess we're going more to like a dance hall. It's not really a bar. So, I mean, it is a bar, but it's also a dance hall. So I feel like that's more fun, you know, than just going to a regular bar. Like there's dancing and stuff. So we haven't been in like 2 years. So we're gonna get ready for that. And I'm just really excited to go tonight and to dance and, you know, get some good food. Okay, everybody. We look tons different now. We're ready to go. So I'm gonna show Jordan's fit. He's got the hat, button down shirt, some Wranglers.
I do.
Boots. Looking nice. Now my turn.
Corduroy jacket on.
The corduroy jacket's only on when we're outside.
Got a cheetah tank top. Got a belt going on. Some nice dark blue jeans. And some boots.
My corrals.
Look how nice you look.
You know.
And then you have some good looking makeup on.
Yep.
You're so beautiful.
I did not cry while putting my makeup on. Hi guys, it is currently Tuesday. I'm closing out the vlog. It's been a few days, but I just wanted to kind of show y'all what I've been doing. So right now I'm just packing to go home. We will be gone for Easter, so we are leaving tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and then we will come back Monday. And today I like kind of cleaned out the car a little bit because, like I mentioned before, we are taking it to Texas to get shipped to Italy this week. So I like got all of our stuff out of it and cleaned it so that we can take it to Texas and get it detailed, because your car has to be detailed for it to go and be shipped over. It has to be like basically a brand new car, super clean, nothing inside at all, like nothing. It's like you just bought a car and there's like nothing in it and it's spick and span. So we are gonna go do that. So I had to just, you know, clean it and everything today, but Jordan should be home tonight. There's supposed to be a really bad storm in Omaha today, like hail and possible tornadoes, stuff like that. So nothing has really started yet, but it is super windy outside. So I just wanted to close out the vlog. I'm so glad that we are sharing this whole experience on YouTube, and I just can't wait to record more videos and to show y'all just kind of our whole journey in the military. So thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you like this video, and we will see you next Wednesday. Bye guys.